Prayer is the main activity of our earthly life if we want it to be quiet and peaceful. It's precisely the lack of prayer in homes that has turned them into hellholes, as almost everyone complains, lacking piety and honesty. Prayer has been reduced to the last and most neglected task of the day, done distractedly and superficially, with the TV attracting and conquering with unclean distractions. Prayer has been completely exiled from many homes that claim to be Christian, or has been reduced to a miserable residue that's not prayer, not supplication, not request, not gratitude, but a bored mumbling that one can't wait to get over with. Prayer is the real support and safeguard of nations. Today, people want to protect the security and future of nations through political and military alliances, national and international treaties, which experience has shown to be worthless pieces of paper. They resort to propaganda through the press, rallies, organizations, and unions, which only fuel disagreements instead of resolving them. They whisper, lie, poison minds and hearts, twist situations, stir up passions, and put their trust in acronyms like the UN, as if in them was the secret to tranquility. And one can see how fragile these hopes are, built on the most unstable ground. The world is devastated by wars and seditions everywhere. Wars, cold wars, wars of flame, coups d'etat, revolutions, violent conquests, oppressions, injustices, explosives, missiles, atomic bombs, of which the megatons are calculated with ostentatious satisfaction, the equivalents of ruin to millions of TNT. Much wiser and more pragmatic were the rulers of old, who erected majestic abbeys, convents, and monasteries as bulwarks of security. These were places of prayer and penance, spiritual fortresses, beacons of peace, radiating charity and comfort to human suffering. However, as these fortresses crumbled and the spirit of prayer within them waned, they were repurposed into barracks, bureaucratic offices, courts, and schools. When they let themselves succumb to Satan internally and were externally demolished by the invading apostasy of sex, upheaval and ruin swept over the poor nations. To pray, 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 this is our strength. To implore God's mercy, this is our refuge. To ask for God's grace and help, this is our wealth. It is the fertile cloud that rises to heaven and turns into a rain of spiritual and bodily graces. To thank Jesus in the Eucharist, who sacrifices himself daily on all the world's altars, to live of him and with him. This is the wonderful price of love we can give to God for a quiet and peaceful life. Adoration of his infinite majesty, thanksgiving for his benefits, reparation for our faults and ingratitude, and supplications raised with the ineffable groans of Jesus, who sacrifices himself for God's glory and our salvation. Arrivederci till next time. Jesus, you take over. Take care of everything. Gesù, pensaci tu.